Yo, Maru Jack here. But now it's time for something completely different. We're going to be starting a new series on the channel. Going to be called Voice for the Voiceless Voiceovers. Triple V. And so basically what I'll be doing is I'll be voicing over the voiceless event. Essentially just narrating the event for you with a little of my take on the voices. Nothing too crazy. And so we were going to start the first episode in a game called Blue Archive. And it's going to be with the event Trip, Trap, Train, which includes 2 new characters. It includes Ichika, right there, and also Kasumi, right there. And just an FYI, I will most likely be butchering a lot of people's names. So just bear with me in there. And also too, when I do read the text, there might be a little bit of dyslexia. And so just, yeah, keep that in mind. It's all fun and games, you know, just purely entertainment purposes only. And so we will go ahead and hop in and we'll go ahead and start the story at episode 1. Begin. The target's transport car is in position. I repeat, the target is in position. Link changed. Get in there and sit down. Don't so much as blink wrong. You understand? Stop there. That'd be good, and stay there until we're at headquarters. Chains and shackles are secured. All clear. They'll decide what to do with you once we're back. Today is the last day you'll ever see a ray of sunshine again. Really? Not a peep? Well, it's okay. We can fix that soon enough. Hey, you sure we have the right person? Seems like they called out a lot of manpower for a little kid to me. Don't underestimate her because she's small. It's her terrorist group that crashed the family's executive meeting. It's not something a sane person does. I read the brief too. I know she's crazy or whatever, but still. Ugh, whatever. Gehenna's a perfect team. Wouldn't have designated her as a person of interest for no reason, I guess. None of that's our concern. The family will be the ones to pass their judgment. They're in the Canino family's hands now. Rear gate closed. Take positions and stand by for departure. Yes, ma'am. Everyone, remain in position until we reach headquarters. We're moving out. Cars connected. All clear. Taking off. Now, episode 2. Begin. Come in. It's me. What you need, Kasumi? Thank you for coming on such short notice. Notice, Ichika. Are you well rested? I apologize for calling you here so early. I've got 0 bag eyes and glowing skin. I'm ready for anything. And by the sounds of it, something's bad's happened, hasn't it? I wouldn't necessarily say bad, but you are correct in assuming I didn't call you here for a tea party. Tsurugi and I have evaluated and discussed the situation, and we think you're the most qualified to handle it. Even Tsurugi? Think so? Qualified for what exactly? He said this wasn't something bad, but I may have made it sound worse than it is. We wouldn't send you off on a difficult mission alone. It's a simple delivery mission. You need to retrieve and deliver an extremely important bag to the tea party. Today. The only real concern is the pickup is a bit further than expected. You're personable and have many friendly connections in other districts. Quite the opposite of me of Tsurugi. You can see why we thought this case is a little more fitting for your particular capabilities. That makes more sense. You just need me to be your errand girl for the day, right? Essentially. But I must emphasize that this is more than just a mere errand. A lot hinges on the successful delivery of this bag. So much so that Nagasa herself directly requested our help. To sum it up, you'll be delivering a relic that could influence the tea party's very hold on the power within Trinity. I shouldn't have called it an errand. You'll be fine. But, one more thing. On a personal level, the second task is just as important as the delivery. Sensei will be there when you go to pick up the item and will be taking the same train back with you. I'd like you to ensure Sensei's safe return as well as the items. It's just, we never would have been able to acquire the relic without Sensei's help. It would be remiss of us if we didn't ensure their safety and comfort in return. Huh? Sensei? Sensei will be there too? Yes, I understand I'm burdening you further with my request. Our official order only accounts for the safe delivery of the relic. If you fear it'll interfere with your duties in any way, please prioritize our orders. What do you think? Does it all seem palatable to you, Ichika? I think I understand the situation. Give me a sec to think this through. Sensei, you say? Interesting. Bag. Sensei. Train. I think it's okay. I only have to be by myself on the way there. I even get to sneak in some quality time with Sensei. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Delivering a bag. I'm sure it'll be smooth sailing. Consider it done. And thus, here I am. Yup. Whew. That's the last piece of luggage. Thank goodness. Haven't sweat like this in a while. On behalf of the Justice Task Force, of Trinity Academy, thank you, Sensei. Any other day, that'd be a pretty audacious thing for me to say, but I'm acting as a special representative for this mission. I have to live up to such an important role. You worked hard today, Chica. Are you kidding? My trip out here wouldn't mean anything without yours and the excavation team's hard work. All I did was join the cleanup crew since I was picking up the bag anyway. And it was all worth it in the end. I'm still in awe. This teacup set goes all the way back to the very first tea party meeting. Thank goodness it's been preserved all these years. It's a really important piece of our history. To think it was hidden behind the borders of Trinity. Why is this teacup set so important? The tea party asked you to come all this way here and excavate this without explaining anything? How typical of them. It's not like it's a big secret or anything. Where do I start? It all comes down to legitimacy, I guess. You're already well aware of the tension between the Tea Party, Remedial Knights, and Sisterhood, considering everything that went down as of late. So, when the scales of power are teetering like this kind of symbolic relic is just what they need. An awe-inspiring reminder of just how long the Tea Party's history is. That's why they wanted you here, to legitimize the process and make sure it all goes well. And to support you in that endeavor, I'm here. So, in other words, I'm Sensei's executive assistant today. I hope you understand what a rare opportunity this is for you. Please don't let it go to waste, and ask me for anything. Feel free to lean on me, okay? You've always been dependable. Thanks, Ichika. If it means getting that kind of praise, I'll be your assistant whenever you need. If I'm going to be honest, I've been wanting the chance to work with you at least once. Tsurugi, Hatsumi, Mashiro talk about you all the time, you know. Don't look so worried. All three of them gave you rave reviews. Sensei is very kind, and they're weirdly comfy to be around. Things like that. It's because they said such good things about you that I got a little curious. But my line of work doesn't intersect with yours very often. What? I don't need a reason to reach out? That's really nice of you, but I hate to be a bother. I don't want you to say it's fine now and then end up resenting me later. I'm a strong, independent student, not a little kid you have to babysit. In return, when we do cross paths like this, you can give me a little extra attention, okay? Don't mind me, just rambling. Let's get the rest of the luggage packed up. Nearly all the pieces of equipment are cleaned up, so. The teacup set? It's in the white bag. Don't worry, I secured it before we started clearing out the camp. It's already loaded safely into the luggage car. We're only missing pieces of the puzzle. Huh? What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be in the luggage car? Aren't we going back by train together? Huh? The train isn't for another 3 hours. What do you mean it leaves at 6:10? It's only 3? No, that can't be right. Someone gave me a train schedule when I got here. Look here. Wait. If I was wrong then, what train did I just load my bag onto? All passengers, attention, all passengers. The train to Gehenna is departing soon. Make your way to your assigned seats. Please have your tickets ready to show to the conductor. Again, all passengers. The train to Gehenna is departing soon. All aboard! Gehenna? Did that announce just say Gehenna? Famous last words. Episode 3. Begin. I just need to catch my breath. We made it. We actually made it. Sensei, you look spent. Are you okay? Did you spray anything? I may need to start working out. As long as you're not injured. How did this happen? Kasumi asked me to take good care of you. I might have really messed this one up. I'm sorry. Everything's fine? I appreciate the sentiment, but I can't help but be a little disappointed our journey's starting out like this. I'm still in shock at how fast things went south. But, well, at least we didn't lose track of the bag. Guess that sprint was worth it in the end. Exactly. At least we made it. Yeah, I have everything completely under control. All we have to do is get the bag from the luggage car, and then we can swap to a Trinity bound line at the next station. Okay, we can do this. We just have to make it back by tonight. I mean, the situation's hardly ideal. Us bound for Gehenna and all. But it could be worse. Hey, check out the uniform. Isn't that Trinity's? What the hell is some Trinity kid doing here? That's not any old Trinity student. Only the Justice Task Force members wear those armbands. What's a cop from Trinity doing all the way out here? It's bad enough dealing with Gehenna's law enforcement. Is it just me? Or did it get a bit tense in here? I guess I shouldn't have said things could be worse. These aren't the types to be happy to see an officer. Hey! No loud noises in the train! What's happening back here? You Gehenna thugs again? Is it impossible for you to have one peaceful train ride? Huh? Just one? Huh? You're not what I was expecting. What's a Trinity student doing here? This train's bound for Gehenna, you know. Ugh, I don't care. Your loss or gain. It's not my business. I just need to see your ticket. Ticket? Well, we don't have one, but... You got on this train without a ticket? What about you, strange adult? No ticket either? Is this a joke? A prank? I realize this looks bad, but I can explain. Ah, I see what's happening here. It's just a dingy old train going to Gehenna. It'll be a mess anyways. Huh? Huh? That's what you thought, huh? Train bound for Gehenna is probably filled with a bunch of useless crew members. No one's in charge. I didn't say that at all. That's what you were thinking. That's why you thought you could just hop on without a care in the world and hitch a free ride on our train. Please, just hear me out. We didn't mean any disrespect. Well, disrespect taken. I know that's exactly what you conniving ticketless stowaways are thinking. You're really making a lot of assumptions from nothing here. Even if this train is chaotic sometimes, we might be a little understaffed. That doesn't mean people can just get free rides whenever they want. I really didn't say any of that. No, I can't stand this anymore. Us train crew have rights too. Now even Trinity students think they can just come in and stomp all over us? Well, not anymore. Rise up, my fellow crew members. We've identified 2 stowaways trying to disrespect us and have a free ride. Execute emergency response C. Stowaways? Ugh, this little. Again? I won't stand for this anymore. Raise the grounds. Have no mercy. We'll throw every last stowaway in jail. Ready your weapons. Is this real life? What in the world is happening right now? I have everything under control. Oh, good stuff. Famous lad's words. Number 2. Episode 4. Begin. So, Sensei, I just really want to emphasize, I know this looks bad, but this is not how I wanted any of this to play out. I swear. not as if they welcomed you with open arms. Right. First, I get the train timetable completely wrong. Then I go and attack students from another academy. I'm not making the best impression on you. I guess I can talk my way out of this one. Can't talk my way out of this one. Huh? I'm doing just fine. Again, I appreciate the sentiment, but it's a little difficult for me to accept. And we're not exactly in the clear yet. Feels a little like us versus the entire train. This way! They're here! You're surrounded. Don't even think about trying to make a break for it. As I was saying, let me think. I don't want this to turn into an all-out brawl, especially with you here, Sensei. You could get injured. Maybe it'd be best to just surrender at this point. They'll take us to Gehenna, and we'll try to talk it out then. Theoretically. I don't think they'll let us just waltz off with your bag. Well, the situation isn't exactly ideal, but I'm fresh out of ideas. We're taught de-escalation above all else at Justice Task Force, so... Huh? What was that? Did you hear that sound? Is something beeping? I think so, but not in this car. It's come from behind us? Behind? Wait. Behind us is... the transport train car? Wait, that would mean... What's going on today? First, I get in the wrong train entirely, and then it explodes? Wait, Sensei! Sensei! Are you okay? Are you injured anywhere? The blast happened too quickly for me to cover you entirely. I'm sorry. You kept me safe, Chica. Thank goodness. That's one thing, at least. Didn't the workers act like the car behind us was important? The transport train car? I hope they're okay. Don't look, Sensei, but all the train cars behind us are, gone. And so are the people who are trying to arrest us. A win-lose, I guess? Peculiar. All that's all the damage I managed? I was expecting more of a kaboom destruction. Train blast into oblivion. Did you hear that? Am I losing it? I never miscalculate. I had enough firepower. They must have actually enhanced the train's armor. You're telling me these kids have brains? Plot twist. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I heard that on my nightmares. Huh? What am I looking at here? Do my eyes deceive me? Sensei? No, this one I didn't see coming. Fancy seeing you here. I knew today was gonna be a good one. I like it. That makes this easy. We can skip the introductions. I'm a bit lost. Kasumi, where'd you even come from? An acquaintance of yours, Sensei? Wait, hold on. Did you just say Kasumi? Kasumi? The name rings a bell. Ha! Your first move is to barrage me with questions? Lame! Just roll with it, Sensei. I mean, this is a movie moment. our long-awaited reunion, and it's all super dramatic. Kasumi, I know I've heard it some... Wait a second. Kinugawa Kasumi? High-profile wanted criminal from Gehenna Academy? Kinugawa Kasumi? You're too kind. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like a total rock star right now. You want my autograph? I think I'm good. Thanks, though. My reputation truly precedes me. Moving on. Sensei, why are you all the way out here in the sticks? With an adorable little Trinity student at that. And so on to episode 5. Why y'all wait out here in the sticks? With an adorable little Trinity student at that. Did you just call me adorable? Kasumi, you need to mind your manners. It's okay, Sensei. You don't have to defend me. Members of the Justice Task Force aren't so easily phased. Hey, I like what you're putting down. That kind of attitude I can jive with. As she said, let's leave the past in the past and focus on the big picture here. Okay? Seeing as we already jumped into a boiling water together, might as well work together to get out. Looks like we're in business, folks. Oh, platform LLC. Until we get off this train, at least. Business? Us? Huh? What's with that dazed look on your face? I really don't know how I could have been more clear. Maybe you're still in shock. I'll try to dumb it down for you. Don't worry. Our goal is to find, bag, get out. Mine is get off, not get arrested. So that means we have to share a goal of stopping the train so we can hop right off. Enemy of my enemy is a friend. You're not wrong. I don't think our situation is quite as dire as yours, Kasumi. We're innocent civilians trying to retrieve a lost bag. You, on the other hand, are a criminal on the run. So if you don't mind, Sensei and I will be on our way. Shush! It's only polite to listen to the end when someone's talking. No interrupting. I get it. Adorable, elegant Trinity ladies don't associate with Gehenna criminals from the other side of the tracks, huh? But out here in the rough and wild, you gotta commit. You gotta do things you don't want to do to get. You don't want to when things don't come to you on a golden platter. Life isn't as simple when you're not sipping your tea in Ivory Towers. I see. Thank you for your insight, Kasumi. Do you mind if I ask, why in the world would we need your help locating the bag, huh? About that. What was that? They're making an announcement? Impeccable timing. Attention. I have an announcement for all passengers and staff. Unfortunately, some cargo in the back cars exploded in an unforeseen accident. Our crew members are directing passengers to their new seats as we speak. Please stay seated and follow all instructions for your own safety. The cargo contained hazardous materials, so we will not be stopping as the usual stops to reach the nearest station equipped to handle the disposal safely. Our next stop will be Gehenna District Zone 32-1. We thank you for your patience. Huh? They're changing the destination? But why? Are we supposed to be the hazardous materials? Also, passengers are to remain seated at all times. No movement or bathroom trips allowed from here on out. You're in a state of emergency. Attempt to leave your seat, and guards will immediately dispatched to arrest you. Conductor signing off. No bathroom access is tyrannical! Just like clockwork. You better watch out. Train's crew is already on the move. In a few moments, they'll come busting through that door. What a pickle. What a pickle indeed. You're wondering about the announcement? Duh. They made all that stuff up about the cargo explosion. Get with the program. What are they gonna do? Get on mic and say, hey folks, we're stepping on gas because we were secretly paid to transport a known criminal, but she escaped. Oops. Pay attention, Sensei. The car I was in was a special transport car made by the gang that captured me in the first place. They attached themselves to the very back of the train. You really think they looked that big thing over here latched down without anyone noticing? Use those brain cells. It's a train gang. Sharp as ever, Sensei. So they all work together to get that transport car, aka me, attached to the train. But you really think the train crew would risk all of it for free? Sounds fish to me. Money passed hands in secret back rooms. That's what I think. But then, disaster. The train explodes and their precious target escapes. What a predicament for the train crew. It's not about getting from point A to point B anymore. They gotta finish what they started. The job they were paid to do was escort the infamous Hot Springs Department President to the gang's base in Gehenna. And you best believe that they're gonna get it done. Breaking the rules of skipping stations, it's all child's play compared to what's to come. They know if they slow down the train, I'll hop right off, and they don't get their payday. If I jump off right now, it's certain capture. I'll be knocked unconscious from impact, and they'd cop me away. So that's me. But for you two, has life really always treated you that well? You think a bunch of Gehenna ruffians are gonna help a ticketless Trinity student on their turf? You gotta get back to the little tea party with the bag by today, don't you? You really think you're gonna find it in time? And that's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. You gotta strategize. Take 1, 2, 3 steps ahead. You're blind as a bat. You gotta go out and touch grass every now and once in a while. Trinity girl. You've got this, Chica. Deep breaths. Things don't always go according to plan. Some days, nothing goes your way. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Over there! We found her! Of course she has support. Call in reinforcements immediately! Support? Is that us? We've been waiting for you! It's our dearest friends from the train crew! No. This is all misunderstanding. We're not together, really. I don't care who's with who. Everyone's guilty until proven otherwise. Move in! Arrest them! What a crowd! They sure do love putting respect to my name. I guess it's no choice now. I'm looking forward to working with you, Sensei. And Miss Cutie Pie. Sensei. What to make the best of the situation, Chica? Well, not a kind statement. Enemies coming together on a common foe. I like it. I leave myself in your care. Although, hope you can keep up. Come at me. I'm really getting fired up. Episode 6. Begin. This is life. What is this? What's this? Little Miss Cutie Pie has some bite to a buck? I know how Sensei operates, so I had no doubts there. But you, I might actually owe an apology. Who knew a Trinity kid could move like that? Ooh, must really been greeting on you when I called you adorable, Miss Cutie Pie. You. If you were actually sorry, you'd stop with the nickname, no? Move on, move on. Remember what I said earlier? Let bygones be bygones, or something. As a reward for being such great allies, I'll grant you a little reward. Knowledge. Right now. We're in what we used to be the second to last car on the train. Now, obviously, it's the last. Luggage car you're looking for is all the way up at the front of the train, right next to the driver's compartment. You've got a sharp eye and a sharper mind, so I figured out the general layout of this runaway train. Whether our goal is to stop the train or find precious cargo, lost belongings, there's only one way to go. Forward! the front of the train is where all answers lie. According to the original plan, if I failed to detach the transport car and escape, I would immediately switch to plan B, which involved derailing the train with a bomb, exploiting the distraction, and reaching out to other club members to facilitate my escape. But, derailing the train, makes sense. Wait, say it again? You'll hurt my feelings if you keep looking at me like that, Sensei. Don't worry, as long as I'm still here, I won't let them do it. As long as I'm here. We formed a company together. Even I don't betray my co-workers. Look, you've got some important stuff in that bag, right? And Sensei's on this train too. Not exactly in my best interest to derail the train, isn't it? I'm sure you guys get it. We're gonna have to take the long way around and slow this train down. Living the kind of lifestyle we do out here, well, you take note of who keeps their word and who doesn't. You gotta know who you can trust. So I always keep my word. The point is, things worked out, didn't they? I gotta admit though, I was pretty impressed by little cutie pie. Could hardly believe she's from Trinity. It's just trouble communicating, that's all. Sure. Okay. Did you get your feelings hurt again? You got a little wrinkle over your eyebrow. Right there. I can't tell what you're thinking at all with those eyes closed. You upset? Sorry if you are. Not sure what I did wrong, but I apologize and all that. We're good now, yeah? Oh, good job. You're keeping up, more or less. You can do it. Let's keep working together, just like this. Right. We have to find the bag first. I'll treat you to whatever you want after this. No more dilly-dallying. We're on a tight schedule, you two. How much do you want to bet there's a whole ton of passengers upset? The train is going non-stop now. Let's rally the people together and get a party going. Good? Good. Remember, if you want to make it to the front, all this is for nothing. But don't make it. Now then, from the very last car, all the way to the front. Episode 7. Awesome. Begin. Where exactly is this train? 3 kilometers behind us, ma'am. Traveling at 300 kilometers per hour. Excuse me, 310. No, 315. kilometers now. It's accelerating rapidly. Speed up. We're matching it. They're going over 300 kilometers per hour. We won't make it. This is insane. We're right next to them in about 2 minutes. Get a hold of yourself. Being scared won't do us any good here. We're going to make contact soon. All vehicles, maintain your current speed. Honestly, didn't believe the reports of a rampaging train speeding through stops. What's going on here? If this keeps up, they'll reach Gehenna in no time. Looks like we have no choice. We'll have to investigate ourselves. Stop the train and consider everyone a suspect. Get ready to board. Yes, ma'am. It's speeding up even more? Contact in 15 seconds. Everyone, steady yourselves. Get ready to jump. Go. But how many cars do we have left? Let's see. 4? No, 3 left. We're almost there. Good. Truly, how did I end up here? We've been making progress thanks to the chaos the angry passengers are causing. The crew decided to skip stations with blessing in disguise. But we couldn't have done it if it weren't for her rallying the crowds. She seems to have a certain charisma. Katsumi's no common criminal. My gut is telling me getting any more involved with her could spell trouble. If it weren't for me losing the bag, we wouldn't be here right now. Don't have to shoulder everything alone, Chica. Do you know you can talk? Did you know you talk to yourself a lot? You know what else? I think we have a lot in common. You and I. Excuse me? What a peculiar thing to say. Us alike? You're from two different. No, we're from two different, completely worlds. I'm a member of the Justice Task Force from Trinity General School. You're a criminal from Gehenna. We're more like polar opposites. Is that what you think? I have a rather different perspective on it. Deep down, don't really feel like you fit in with the other adorable Trinity students. You're a little more comfortable in my world, aren't you? I was wondering what nonsense you were going to spout. You're ridiculous. I'd leave you without a second thought if I didn't need my bag. Okay. Let's go with that for now. But you don't need to be in such a hurry to jump off this train, okay? Only inexperienced neophytes rush crime. Being 3 cars away really gets your hopes up, huh? Sounds like we're right at the finish line. But the closer we get, the bigger their main forces loom before us. The targets have arrived. Do it now. Bring it out. Huh? Do I want to know what it is? Is it a surprise welcome party for me? How excited! You miscreants. Do you think we just keep on rolling over? We prepared. Bide our time. All for this very moment. Wow. Now, this is what I call prepared. Although, I will say, even I think a cannon's a little dramatic. It's not a cannon, it's a riot suppression artillery device. And the point flies right over their head. It's pretty cool. I'll give you a pass. It does look pretty cool. the thought process behind bringing that onto a train of all things. This is problematic. Our best option would be to take control of the situation by... Sometimes you just gotta not think, just try it. Go forth, my minions! Leave nothing in your path! Let loose your wrath on that funky can of thing! I'm over here now! Of course this is happening. They're here? Everyone stop where you are. I recognize that voice. Drop your weapons and put your hands in the air. No move a muscle. What is happening? Why are they here? They boarded a running train? That's another type of crazy. At this speed from another train? I'm actually in disbelief. The train's still running. There's no way. I recognize that uniform. Huh? Oh! Oh! It really is! Pleasure seeing you here, perfect team! Did you not hear what I said? Stop moving this instant! This train is now under the custody of Gehenna Perfect Team. All personnel orders on this train will be under my command. Sensei? Why is Sensei here? Hi, Yori. Hi, Sensei. Why do I feel like you've been roped into another ridiculous, inane scheme? But more importantly, next to you... hello. My name is Ichika. If you'd let me explain... Well. You're the perfect team. What a happy reunion. How have you been? How's Aka doing these days? Good, great to hear. So anyways, while you're here, you want to do me a teeny tiny little favor? We go way back, don't we? For old time's sake, please? 1 second. Maybe this isn't exactly my place, but... Aren't you two supposed to be enemies? What? What am I looking at here? What's with this group? Why is Trinity Justice Task Force on a train that's bound for Gehenna? And Kasumi? Kasumi? Sensei! I swear if I find out this is the company you've been keeping... You've always been quick to pick up on things. That you have, Iori. For once in your life, shut the hell up. Sensei, I need you to tell me the truth. You aren't helping Kasumi escape, are you? You of all people know how hard everyone in the perfect team worked to try to catch her. What? You're the ones who's hurt right now? Because I don't trust you? Now is not the time for jokes, Sensei. I don't know how to process all this. You have to be aware of how bad this looks. Huh? We can discuss this later? No. I'd like to... Behind me? What do you mean? There's nothing behind me. That can thing's behind you! What is this? Why is there a giant cannon? Here I took a direct hit. Everyone, attack! We're under fire! Attack! That's what I'm talking about! Episode 8. Begin. One. Now listen here. Everyone better explain what's going on. Why is this train a veritable war zone? What was that riot suppression artillery device doing here? As expected of Iori, I knew I could trust you. Shut up! You're not in the clear either, Sensei. You're coming with me to the perfect team's office and you're going to explain everything. Huh? What did you just say to me? You're too busy right now? Next time? I'm going to have an aneurysm. What could possibly be more important? And Kasumi! Huh? Who? Me? Did you say something? I wasn't paying attention. I'm not in trouble, am I? Of course you're in trouble. Did you really think you could just waltz away after I found you? You and every single criminal here are coming with me. It's not in your best interest to resist. I'm locking you especially away in a prison managed by Perfect Team itself. Me? Oh dear. What did I do today to deserve this treatment? Could it be for something I did in my past? Excuse me? You can't be serious. No. Anyway, back to the topic. This special jail, in the one in the Perfect Team's basement? Do I get free meals? Health insurance? Wait a minute. Actually, today... President Gehenna's on duty today, isn't she? Why are you asking about the president over and over? I don't know. Probably. Iori, let's talk about this. You know me. I'm a lover. I can get along with anyone in photos. But, well, President Gehenna's a whole different story. Me and her, oil and water. So, you know, what I'm trying to say is, you think you could let this one slide just this once? I'll take anyone but President Gehenna. Please, I'll go with you straight to jail next time you're on duty, Iori. What are you even saying? What does it matter who's on duty? It's actually pretty satisfying watching her scramble. Seems the Gehenna head perfect lives up to her reputation. Nah, Gehenna isn't really like that. Hey, this affects you pair as well. I hope you know. Are you really okay with being brought all the way to Gehenna for questioning? You still think you'll make it back to Trinity on time? Huh? Oh, no. I have nothing to do with you. You're guilty by association. You're absolutely required to come back with us too. You're not under arrest, but you are needed for questioning. Trinity is out of the question until then. Didn't I tell you, Iori and I go way back? I knew she would react like this. But, Iori dearest, are you sure you don't want to rethink what you just said? I mean, there's not really any takesy-backsies once you've said it aloud, though. Excuse me? What gibberish is coming out of your mouth right now? Oh dear. Maybe my wisdom's too difficult for you to understand. Take stock at the situation here, my friend. The Perfect Team members seem pretty tired of me. It's hard work fighting a riot suppression artillery device. But then you went on and made such a bold claim. What was it? Me and every single criminal here are coming with you? What about? The demographic here. Iori, you really are just cute, aren't you? Did you get it now? Passengers of this train, almost every single one of them are the criminals you boldly claim you're arresting. Huh? You might be from the perfect team, but you're gonna bring all of us in? Just who do you think is in charge here, huh? That's the twin-tailed jerk from perfect team that's always getting in our way too. It's the perfect time for a little karmic retribution. Ready your weapons. My blood's still boiling for another fight. We get to gang up on perfect team. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. This is unfortunate. There. I think we all understand the situation now, don't we? I'd say it's pretty fair battle. Everyone here versus Yori's perfect team. Everyone here? You don't know what you're talking about. Sensei might be a weird, incomprehensible pervert, but do you really think they'll side with you? You're delusional. Sensei is our teacher, and you're a wanted criminal. Why would they side with a criminal over us? Sensei always chooses what's right. Right, Sensei? You're be supporting our side, yeah? Weren't you just threatening to bring Sensei in for questioning? You see things in black and white. Good versus evil. But, Iori, you wanna know one of my favorite things about life? There's a whole lot of gray in between. The bag. Why is my bag in your hands right now? The big reveal. Didn't I tell you we were 3 cars from the front? That means the next one's the luck car. And lucky for you guys, I'm not an idiot. I knew how the cards were all gonna fall with Iori here. Did you really think I'd just sit here and twiddle my thumbs? While all you were playing war with the riot suppression artillery device, I took a quick tour of the luggage car. And lo and behold, I happened to stumble upon this bag with Trinity's logo stamped on it. I don't understand. Why would you go out of your way to steal that? What happened to always keeping your word? Was this your plan all along? Huh? What are you talking about? Of course not. Did I break my word at any point? Huh? What was our agreement? That I'd help you find your bag, right? Well, here you go. I found the bag. And who says I'm not planning to hand it over? I didn't do a single thing to break our agreement. I always keep my word. It's a presidential guarantee. Don't you worry. It'll be safe and sound in your hands soon. But before that happens, this is my insurance to ensure you uphold your end of the contract. Trust goes both ways, don't it? So, was anything I said wrong, Miss Cutie Pie? Truly unshakable. Now, back to the situation at hand. Do you really have time to be sitting around discussing semantics? Time's ticking if you want to get back by the end of today. Then I'm sure you know what to do now then, right? Episode 9. Begin. So, Sensei, I'm sure this isn't possible, but by chance, by some impossible chance, you and the Trinity girl aren't considering negotiating with this criminal, right? Right? Oh, Iori! Iori! Your wistful dreams are based on ignorance. Did you happen to know what's inside this bag? This isn't just a pretty bag. It's holding one of Trinity School's relics. If it weren't lost or unthinkably better break. Well, it'll make things difficult even for a big shot like Trinity Academy. What do you mean, a Trinity relic? What in the world is something like that doing here? Okay. I made things easy for everyone to understand. I've gotten this far anyways. Let's lay our cards on the table. Who knows? Maybe we'll all walk away happy. Yuri, you snuck onto this train to bring down the hand of justice on the gang and train crew members. Am I right? Let me go. We can keep playing our little game of cat and mouse. Don't you live for the thrill of the chase anyway? And our Trinity cutie pie just has to take her luggage and shimmy on back to Ivory Towers at the next stop. I know. But what'll happen to our main character? I'll slip right out of here as if nothing ever existed. Or if I never existed. Save you all the paperwork. I know, it's so kind of me. Everything works out perfectly. No fighting necessary. Pretty smart, huh? Everyone gets what they want. At a small price to turn a blind eye. I mean, poor little me was kidnapped forced to be here. I hardly think I'm being unreasonable. No, come on then. Why the blank stares? This isn't our first rodeo, is it? The exciting part of life is that things never go the way you never go exactly the way you want. Embrace it. And that's that. What do you think, Yuri? Deal. It's not a bad offer, if I do say so myself, and I do. Did you get hit on the head? In what universe am I going to set you free to run amok when you're right under my nose? I don't care about Trinity and their stupid problems. The only thing that matters is doing my job. Hey, Chica. Do you really think so? It's really not that simple. Whether you like it or not, I've made it your problem, Yuri. Protest all you want. As long as I have this bag, Trinity girl and Sensei have to listen to me. Isn't that right, cutie pie? I'll reiterate. Whatever is going on with them isn't my problem. We have our own issues to settle. And you, why are you being so stubborn? I'm not even arresting you. Obviously, there's been a situation here, and I just need to hear your side of the story. Let me do my damn job. You're really focusing on the wrong things here. I'm awaiting her decision with bated breath. In a few moments' time, she's going to shoot you for the sake of this teacup. Chamber pot? Think it, whatever. Isn't that right? Our friend from the Justice Task Force? What was her name again? Nika? Anyway, you need this intact, right? Enough about the bag. Teapot this, bag that. Seriously. Who cares about a stupid bag? Wow. I tried to warn you, and you didn't believe me. Oh, Iori, my dear foolish Iori. You know I've always emerged victorious, but that'll never stop you from challenging me. Not unlike my adorable, obedient cutie pie over here. Until I hand over this bag, there's nothing that you can't... I shot her. I've really gone and done it now. My temper gets the best of me sometimes. I really am sorry. I couldn't do it anymore. I just... Chica! Yep, my bag really just fell right to the ground. Well, no point in crying over spilled milk. Right now, that's a future me problem. This whole thing is probably doomed. The relic definitely is. Probably. Who knows? Well, I really couldn't tell you how we ended up here. But I feel like it's just a bit unfair that I'm the only one who's had to suffer all day long. So why don't every single one of you join me in hell? What's happening? She's unstoppable. Somebody do something. What are we supposed to do against her? She's crazy. No! Good stuff. Episode 10. Begin. I can't remember the last time I was this exhausted. Guess I'm not surprised after all that. Well, we did it! Yay! We're at the front car, so all we gotta do is stop the train now, right? Chica, are you okay? Yeah, relic. You know, who cares? Who cares if it's a teacup or a chamber pot? If I get in trouble or get fired, it's all out of my hands. In my defense, they just said to bring it. They didn't say it had to be intact. So maybe I'll get off with a warning. I feel a little insane right now. I'm sorry, Sensei. Today didn't go to plan at all. I really put my foot in it this time. I mean, things are a total disaster. Honestly, I was trying to show off a little bit in front of you. So much for that. I promised you my best. I showed you my complete and absolute worst. I can't believe I totally lost control like that. Why am I like this? What's wrong with me? It's so pathetic. You don't think I'm pathetic? But I made a pretty bad mistake earlier. It doesn't add up. Didn't I? Mess up pretty bad? I technically did. So you agree with me? Why are you still being so supportive? But what? Well. It was just as satisfying for me as it was for you. 'Cause I'm complicit. No way. You felt the same way, Sensei? Oh my gosh, I'm not crazy. Do you get it? How is anyone supposed to put up with that? And I did. For so long. Yeah, you're right. She did put us through it. I've endured enough. I don't like the way you're laughing. I feel better. Well, it is what it is. I'll worry about the consequences when I have to face them. Don't worry about anything, Sensei. I'll be sure to include it in my report that you had no choice but to help me. Huh? What do you mean? You want to tag along to where? To the tea party? Why? I can't send you to Lion's Den alone, Ichika. Why would you say something like that? This is my fault. You have nothing to apologize for. If I hadn't loaded the bag onto the wrong car to begin with, none of this would have happened. It was me and my terrible personality that caused this. So why would you feel the need to apologize? Huh? Chica, your personality is great. You're being ridiculous. You should always speak with sincerity, you know. I'm aware I have a bad temper and an even worse personality, so I'm responsible for not making that other people's burden. But well, you experienced it firsthand. I always lose my cool in the end. That's who I am as a person. I just work really hard to give off a bubbly exterior that hides how volatile I feel inside. I thought you of all people, Sensei, could put two and two together and realize what an unpleasant student I actually am. Or do you just not want to tell me the truth to my face? You're being honest? I don't get it. You always put forth your best effort to be good. That's what matters. Wow. Wow. Your perspective's a little hard for me to fathom. It's hard for me to believe. Were you a lawyer in a past life? You really do have a way with words. This is really... You make it hard for me to say anything in protest. If you put it like that. Okay, yeah. I guess I can't argue with that, huh? Feels like I've been carrying this huge burden and shame that I can finally let go of, at least a little. Feels a little vulnerable, to be honest, but it doesn't. But it's not the worst feeling. Oh my. I'm really glad I took this job today, Sensei. I mean, the job itself didn't go all that well, but you said you could come with me, all right? Help tell Nagase. Push my luck today. I'm asking you for help. Sensei? We're well past the point of no return here. While I'm asking for help, could I ask you for one more thing, please? If you don't mind, if you're okay with it, you're the only one who's seen the bad tempered side of me. If you could keep this a secret from everyone back at Trinity. Until you're ready to tell people, my lips are sealed. Wow. Feels like you know me better than myself sometimes. It's a little annoying being read like a book, but it's also kind of nice. I have a lot of contradictory feelings when it comes to you. Like, I like how you let me depend on you, but you can't keep doing this. You're messing me up. I mean it, seriously. It feels a little dangerous. I always have this vague feeling of content when you're around. I like it. Like it doesn't matter if I do things perfectly or not. I'm behaving like a complete child right now. How cringy. I mean, I guess it's kind of nice in a way. Wait. What is that? Do you see that, Sensei? That. Over there, by the bridge on the river. Do you see it? Isn't that... Is that a pile of explosives? What? Exactly what are they planning to do with all those explosives? The president's on board this train. Wait, the president? On the train? Ah. According to the original plan, if I failed to detach the transport car and escape, I would have immediately switched to plan B, which involved derailing the train with a bomb, exploiting the distraction, and reaching out to other club members to facilitate my escape. But You'll hurt my feelings if you keep looking at me like that, Sensei. Don't worry. As long as I'm here, I won't let them do it. As long as I'm here. Derail the train. It won't happen as long as I'm here. As long as I'm here. That's what you meant. You never know with her. This is Kasumi's escape plan. She's just so... Oh my. She goes too far with everything. My whole heart and soul. I hate this. Episode 11. Begin. I'm so very sorry. I want to apologize. What do you mean? Just what is it that you're attempting to apologize for right now? Huh? What? You haven't seen the relic yet? Oh, that's not, I believe you understand the situation now. You see, I must apologize. It seems I may have put undue pressure on the both of you. To make things simple, however, it's quite alright if it's broken. Come again? My concern was the implications of the relic being lost. In its current state has no bearing. It's a rather simple solution. As long as we're in the possession of it, any breakage can be restored. With the right craftsman, you can even restore a pulverized ancient tome to its original state. Something like this is actually easy. Your presence at the excavation authenticated our search and the teacup set itself. Thank you again, Sensei. The Justice Task Force member. Yes, my name's Ichika. Yes, Ichika. Thank you for your help, Ichika. That was actually a little anticlimactic. Here I was preparing a dramatic speech on why I deserve to keep my job at the Justice Task Force. This ending makes me feel a little silly. I was so worried during the train ride. And for what? Getting to know you was enough for me, Ichika. What did I say about your way with words? You can't go around disarming people like that, Sensei. It's funny how I feel like a little kid around you. Although, I guess to you, that's how I am. Well, fine. I give in. Things have spiraled out of control. I just don't know anything anymore. I'm not holding back anymore. When I'm being a spoiled brat, you better remember that you're the one who said it was okay. I said I didn't want to be a bother and contact you willy-nilly. But things are different now. Per your request. Consider this my declaration of war. I'm going to contact you whenever I feel like it. Remember that you brought this upon yourself. You attacked first. So I think this is pretty fitting punishment. I don't want to hear any complaints. That's okay, right? Reach out anytime about anything at all. Of course. If you find it cumbersome, please take responsibility for your actions. I'm going to become your #1 most cumbersome student. I can't wait. Well, I think we'd both use some rest after today. I'll be seeing you for some personal business, Sensei. Until next time. And finally, episode 12. Begin. Targets arrived. Chains linked. Hurry up and get in there. Don't even think about starting something. Stop there. Don't move a muscle until we get to Gehenna. Chains and shackles secured. What about the rest of the convoy? All the gang members are secured? She's the only passenger for this vehicle, correct? We had more than enough vehicles, and this one requires extra care. Iori's parting words were, "Be on high alert. She's on our most wanted list." Most wanted? Her? She really doesn't seem like all that much. You didn't see the havoc she caused. She sent an entire train crew to the infirmary and blasted the train to high heaven. This isn't your average criminal. I know. I heard some insane stories from our upperclassmen. But all that ends today. She'll be taken to the perfect team's headquarters and never see the light of day again. She won't say another word, though. Hey, you! See? It's a little annoying. Don't worry about anything besides your job. We need to get her to headquarters ASAP. Brew gate closed. Stand by for takeoff. I'll get seated inside. All seated. Seats fixed. Maintain position until arrival. Let's go. Hey, you wanna know something? Oh, and that is the end of the first episode of Voiceless Voiceovers. Triple V. I had way too much fun voicing this one, and so I had to do it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. It's kind of long, but I think it's worth the effort. So I'll try to do some more funny ones when they show up, put them on the channel, kind of go from there, feel it out, and yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed the first episode of Triple V. Peace.